Alright, seeing as I've finally caught up with the show, and I have some spare time on my hands until I finally get back to that wonderful, wonderful weekly stuff, I intend to put out at least one pony video a month, using the comics. If I have to, I'll find stuff away from the mainstream, the main comic line. For those wondering what I mean, the one that had, the Chrysalis arc, the arcs, period. I might consider at least popping out another video on the Fiendship stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I even promised it on that Sombra video. And if I did, well, but yes, that's how I intend on going forward. I don't mind posting more than one, but don't expect it. I also hope to say a lot more, but I would like to maybe try to crack the whip on myself to get my MTG videos more updated and finally finish the dual color videos so I can actually get to deck ideas, which is what I really want to do. So yes, with that stated, this is probably going back a little bit more to how I used to do things, where I'd watch the entire thing and then comment, but I intend on stopping between the issues. I don't know, that's how I'm going to do it for this video, if nothing else. So it's not going to be my half-blind commentary thing I've been doing. Okay, annoyingly enough, I know I've read this arc before. Oh well, I must have thought it was one of the side comics. At any rate, we have a return of Trixie, only this time, she's not the bad mare. I almost said guy, but, whatever. And yeah, I already know that going in, and quite frankly, it'd kind of ruin her character development otherwise. I think I remember who did it. I want to say it was the Blue Pony, but I am not 100% sure. I want to say it's the Blue Police Pony. At any rate, so we have her. She's doing apparently what, from the little scenes we got, seemed to be a rather decent show. Though, of course, Applejack, for some reason, is being a stick in the mud, whereas the rest of our little gang here is actually reacting as appropriate to the show. And the odd thing is, Applejack's the one that seems to be the most adamant in her defense of Trixie, so... But, it is interesting that and even appropriate, that the cops would go to Trixie, because, she's a show mare, she knows a lot about sleight of hands. Makes sense that she would be the one they'd go to. It'd be a good way to hide things. And I can't really hold it against the officer for thinking they had something to do with it. I can't. It's a logical conclusion. And so far, my favorite part about this is more Bad Seed. Bad Seed, good. Not a huge fan of Trixie. I don't hate the mare, but I'm not one of those people that's like, I need more Trixie! Need more Trixie! Ah, Trixie! So, yeah, that's the first part of the arc. Yeah, I use the word loosely. It's 2 freaking issues, Dark Abyss, but, whatever. The comics sometimes go for 4! Oh yeah, and I just remembered one of the biggest plot holes in this that I know I was going to talk about last time before, again, forgetting I was supposed to review it. Suspecting Trixie, I can understand. But I can understand not viewing anyone as above the law or above suspicion, but you're dealing with 3 national heroes! They're the elements of harmony! 1 is honesty! 1 + 1 = 2, officer. Alright. All in all, it was a cute little comic. The best moments, in my opinion, was Babs. Both her having her little heart-to-heart with Trixie, as well as revealing the villain. Not much to say, though I do wonder if this had been realistic, how well resisting arrest would have gone over. That, and also, couldn't the officers have stopped the train they were on? I mean, I know they wouldn't have had as good technology, but wouldn't they theoretically have magic good enough for that? But, whatever. This world, when you think about it, has an odd lack of magic. For being so dang full of it, you'd think there'd be more magic items in, day-to-day life. Maybe enchanting items just is really difficult. That is quite possible. I mean, heck, going by Wizards of the Coast's D&D, at least 3rd edition, you had to give up a little bit of your experience. Depending on how you look at it, that could either be life force, potential, lessons learned. How you put lessons learned into something, I don't entirely know, but whatever. So it is quite reasonable to assume that magic items just can't be mass-produced regardless of what you do. It is quite possible. But yeah, it was cute, and while the art style wasn't exactly I wasn't head over heels over the art style. It was cute, though I do wonder, I mean, dang, even seeing the TV show, you gotta wonder how big those eyes are. I mean, maybe the reason the ponies do so many silly things is because more than half of their skull is taken up by eyeballs instead of brains. At any rate, see you in the next comic. Apparently, it's just one issue. And will have to do with the pets of MLP.